In our last video, we met the silent child, that part of you that learned it wasn't safe to speak. But what happens when that silence goes even deeper? What happens when you don't just stop speaking to others, you stop trusting yourself altogether? Have you ever felt that sudden cold flinch in your chest the moment you try to speak your truth? That isn't just nerves, it's a somatic response to years of self-gaslighting. And today we're going to dismantle the internal architect of doubt and show you how to stop the person who's been lying to you the most, yourself. We often think of gaslighting as something others do to us, but eventually that external manipulation becomes an automated inner monologue. We take that voice of that person who shamed us, ignored us, or abused us, and we make it our own. Our brain adopted this phantom critic as a survival mechanism. It thought, if I criticize myself first, if I doubt my own memory before they can, I'll stay safe, I'll avoid the conflict. But now in 2026, in a world of digital perfection and constant comparison, that voice is louder than ever. You start to believe your feelings are too much or wrong. You begin to doubt your own senses, your own memory, and your own value. You aren't just being lied to anymore. You're instinctively doubting your own existence. Our mind might try to rationalize the pain away, saying it wasn't that bad or I'm just being dramatic, but your body knows the truth. That gut punch feeling when you hesitate, that freeze response when your intuition clashes with the ways you've learned to silence yourself. That is the body flinch of self-doubt. It's the physical wall built by an internal architect of shame. In order to heal, we have to recognize that this voice, this loud, frantic, panicked critic, isn't actually yours. It's an inherited script. Our true voice is much quieter. It's the steady, calm pulse beneath the noise. It's the quiet truth of our experience that doesn't need to shout to be real. So how do we rebuild? We start by coming back to what is actually real. So throughout your day, acknowledge small objective truths like the water is cold, or I feel tired, or I didn't like how that person spoke to me. Start a reality log, a place to anchor your experience so that you don't drift away in the tide of self-doubt. And when that old voice shows up, the one that wants to dismiss or override what you feel, you don't have to fight it. You simply have to pause and gently interrupt it. Even if it's just a quiet moment of noticing, a small shift back towards yourself. Because self-compassion isn't weakness, it's self-respect with a bit of gentleness. And if you're noticing that this runs deep for you, that it's not just a once-off, but something that shows up often, you don't have to do this alone. Whether it's journaling, support, or deep healing work, you're allowed to rebuild your relationship with yourself. We are moving towards a radical self-trust. And this is a moment we decide that our internal peace is more important than external judgments. We don't need them to agree with our story for it to be true. We are the sovereign of our own narrative. Now that we've started untangling the web of self-gaslighting, you might feel an awkward kind of pressure, a tightness in your chest or throat. Because once you stop lying to yourself, the truth starts looking for a way out. It's time to stop letting self-doubt shape the walls of your life. Notice when it shows up, when you start second-guessing yourself. Just notice it, name it, so it doesn't run the show. In the next video, we're going to move to the throat chakra, the gatekeeper of the truth. We'll explore the lies we've inherited and how to stop swallowing the words so we can reclaim our authentic voice. I'm your host, Minky K, and thank you so much for being with me today. Trust your pulse, trust your truth, and I'll see you in the next one.